Hi everyone, my name is Taylor, my middle name is Lynn, and I'm the owner of Mint by Lynn, which is a clothing and accessory shop on Etsy, so come check me out. Alright guys, it's been 1 full year since I've been self-employed. Somehow we made it. But yeah, so I quit my full-time on March 7th, 2024, and now we're 1 year in the future. Hello, let's check in. I've had 15 cons since then, a Kickstarter project, and became monetized on YouTube. So, life's crazy. So I would say my revenue ratios so far are about 25% is Etsy, and then the other 75% is conventions and other art shows and things like that. I think until I get my name out there more, or have like something go viral or something, I don't know, I'll probably continue to see those ratios for a long time, which is kind of sad because I would love to shift more to online stuff. So I'm on year 4 of my business, which is kind of crazy. I started in September 2021, so from looking at other artists, it seems like around their 7-year mark is when they start feeling a bit more comfortable and like pretty good. So alright, I'm counting the days, but hey, I think I'm definitely on track as long as I kind of keep playing my cards right. But something that was really, really important to me from the jump when I started like really taking this seriously was to have a bunch of baskets to put my eggs in. I don't want to lose all my eggs with one disaster, okay? And y'all know how expensive eggs are right now. It's crazy. I currently have 2 pretty solid baskets, okay? Again, that would probably be the Etsy as well as the conventions, right? So again, I'm trying to build Etsy a bit more. What's interesting about that is only like fan work really sells on Etsy, whereas in person only my original stuff sells. So at least it's like there's a market for both sides, I guess. Yeah, conventions, they've been increasingly more difficult to get into. I actually just did my counts and I applied for 23 conventions / art shows for just the spring, and I only got into 10, I think, and 2 of them were rebooked from last year. That's a lot of declines, okay? And a lot of them were a bit easier to get into because I realized I wasn't getting into any of the big cons, so I was like, alrighty, we're gonna look for some one-off weird things we're gonna try. So here we are. Unless a con is rebooked, it is not guaranteed that you will get in it, even though if you were in it last year. So it's kind of just like you never know what you're gonna get, and it does feel a bit scary, a bit unstable, and I think that's why I tried to take on so many stuff this spring. But yeah, building Etsy would be very cool because if we have another crazy lockdown or something like that, I at least have that source of income because I don't know if I would get unemployment at this point. But yeah, I will say Etsy is making me a bit nervous this year. I am 30% low on the down from last year. But you know, the only way to really remedy that is to keep making new products and do our best and hope that something sticks. So, but yeah, the grind continues, and I do have some little seedlings that I'm kind of cultivating right now. So YouTube is definitely still a small seed right now, but I'm so close to getting my first paycheck. I'm so close, guys. I'm at like 76 or 77 out of 100, so I might get my first $100 paycheck. I'm hoping in like a month. I got monetized last October, but of course from October to just recently it was kind of like my dry season. I know you guys really like my convention videos, so of course I wasn't able to provide because I didn't have any shows, right? So I'm hoping that now that I have a bunch of shows, my kind of like ad revenue will be a bit faster to collect, right? My goal is to get paid 3 times this year. Can I make $300 off YouTube this year? We will we'll see, right? YouTube really just surprised me. I keep trying with the short form content, but I just feel like a clown. Every time I go to film one, I'm like, I feel stupid, like this isn't me, it's whatever. I guess I just like putting an extra 8 hours into each video, you know, to create, which is so funny to me that it's like, oh, of course the thing that takes more of my time is what I enjoy doing more. My Kickstarter campaign last year kicked my butt. Like, I was advertising that so crazily. I mean, to me, the fact that I even got my Kickstarter to like hit goal was pretty cool. To be fair, I did lowball the Kickstarter because I already had the hats, right? I already had the hats. So if my Kickstarter didn't reach the goal, all the money would be returned to everybody, which didn't make sense to me. I did make out with $600 on that, which was super helpful to put towards my $3,000. It was super helpful to put towards my $3,000 hat order. Guys, that order broke me. Okay. But yeah, something I've definitely learned from doing this business is how, you know, when you're a kid and like $10 is like, whoa. And then you kind of go into an adult life and you're kind of looking at like your $100 is kind of your norm. Well, yeah, I've had to get used to a lot of things being like $1,000 norm being in a business, which is like, it is definitely something, I will say. But I mean, if you just think about it, like every single convention, especially my traveling ones, I already have like $1,500 into that just gone before I even get to the convention, right? And then like t-shirt orders are like $1,000 each. It's like, I mean, this is how it goes, right? It's money is slow to come in, but really quick to leave. It's just, it's just how it goes. I did my taxes recently, or at least I put it together. I didn't get anything back yet, but I spent a lot of money last year. Everything I made just went right back into the business. Like, I'm not seeing like any of it. So I wanted to be a little bit honest about kind of how much I ended up bringing in this year, just from one full year of cons and Etsy and whatever, if nothing else. And so I was able to bring in about 30K from all of the conventions that I did, plus Etsy stuff. So I was able to make just a little tiny bit over what I used to make full-time in Philly at $16 an hour, right? But keep this in mind that I spent a lot this year. When you're working a regular full-time job, you kind of just get that money, right? But with this, you have to keep investing back into the business. So yeah, a bunch of it's going towards like my personal life expenses, like, you know, like utilities, food, you know, the basic needs, you know, but I'm not really seeing it. The deal with myself was what? If I'm able to keep supporting myself without having to get another job, then I can continue to do this, right? So as of right now, I do not need to get a new job, but I do have a new system for myself where I am putting 20% of all my profits into my savings. So because my student loans and probably soon my health insurance is going to be pulling from that, just so I can make sure I have enough money at all times for that stuff. It really is just like, all right. But this year I've definitely taken on a lot more projects, in the sense that like it might be good for me, it might make me crash and burn. That is yet to be seen. So again, we have our crazy 3 months of spring. Next week I'm actually setting up at Philly Game Shop, which is very exciting. I've been working on this project. I'm not finished with it yet, but I will put out a video soon, just because I'm really excited. I've never had like a presence in the store before, so I'll be there just for the spring season until sometime like mid-June, I believe. So that's really cool. I'm really thankful for this opportunity, but I've just been kind of going crazy. A lot of money's been put into that too. Not too much, but I have put some investments in it, and I'm crying. But it's fine. It's one of those things where, okay, I have like 9 shows plus an extra project going on, and it's just the beginning of the season. So that's a lot of money that's just been like thrown at these things, and I haven't seen the return yet. No, I felt really like nervous because I have a lot of repeat cons coming up from last year. So my brain was kind of just like, I need to get some new products like pronto, just so I have some new stuff to share with you guys. I think I'm doing okay. Because my spring cons haven't seen my MCR stuff, and Lunchbox also came out, so that's also some new products, and I'm working on some one-offs right now. I have so much on my mind at all times, but I think it's going to be a good time. Thank you guys again for everything and supporting me. I would not be able to do this without any of you guys. Every single person who comes by my booth, every view, everything is supporting this lifestyle, and I really, really, really appreciate it. So thank you. I'm working hard for you guys, and I'm glad that it's being seen. I am. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all those things, so we can hang out again soon, yeah? Okay, bye!